I think healthcare technology is addressing, I think, all of the different areas of the value chain in the pharmaceutical industry. So starting from early discovery all the way to post-launch of a drug and kind of what I would call surveillance of the marketplace. So probably what's getting the most attention is from the perspective of payers. So really what people are trying to figure out is, how to make medicines cost effective, and then how to get them into the marketplace in a cost effective manner. And so there's a lot of I think effort in trying to understand where technology can be brought to bear around things like the payer system, the electronic medical record, or EHR. There's a lot of effort in trying to figure out how can you find the right patients for clinical trials, and then use methodologies to try to stratify patients so that you're actually applying the right drug for the right patient type and the right trial design, all with the intent that when a drug enters into the market and the label has been developed for that drug, it's really kind of specific to a patient population. And then I think after that, it also, I think where technology is really trying to provide solutions is, like I said before, with the payer system. So can you provide the right type of data to a payer so that it's not just enough for a drug to be shown to be safe and effective, but also what is the drug doing with respect to outcomes? And what I mean by that is over the long term of a patient's treatment on a particular therapy, how do you know that the patient is improving and that the cost of health is actually coming down as a result of patient compliance with the therapeutic? And so you see a lot of healthcare technology systems trying to address that fact. I think wherever the money is, I think that's kind of where you see the healthcare and technology sectors kind of coming together. Certainly, I think under Obamacare, there's a lot to try to bend the cost curve, and so I think people have been looking at technology as a way of trying to bring that down. There's a lot of leakage in the system, and so I'm not sure that technology is quite there yet. I think that if you look at the pharmaceutical industry, it only accounts for 10% of healthcare costs, and most of the costs are being incurred elsewhere, like the hospital systems and larger systems like that. So I think that healthcare technology is being applied kind of in the same hodgepodge manner that the healthcare industry itself comprises. And I don't see, though I've probably not paid enough attention to it, to see if there is healthcare systems that try to tie all the different components together in a way that actually provides meaningful information, starting from drug discovery through patient selection and then ultimately into the marketplace. A technology that is able to take early stage discovery, things that are going on at the discovery level, so new targets, enzymes, target pathways, things of that sort, and to be able to tie them to patient populations, and then to be able to understand how different patient populations are differing along those targets and pathways, and really to see kind of a technology solution that allows you to kind of close the loop. So what I mean by that is you do all this discovery work, you're finding a lot about the biology of a disease process. Then when you have the patient population, what would be nice is to be able to take that patient population and tie it back to the disease process. And then looking forward from let's say clinical trials is really kind of looking at patient response in the marketplace. So how do patients actually respond to a drug once it's been launched, and then to be able to collect that information and data and relate it back to not just to clinical trials, but back to discovery again. So I think that a system that's able to kind of capture that type of information would be really powerful, I think, more, I mean, from a science perspective.